Hello there, people of the world, and welcome to today's episode of Coffee Chats with Jax. So my dad really likes cars, and he just got one of his dream cars, which is this like old convertible Corvette. And so a few months ago, I texted my dad not really thinking that he would go through with it because I'm a very impulsive person. If I come up with an idea, I just want to go do it. Like, I want to go do it right now. So I just texted my dad and I was like, hey, so you just got that new convertible Corvette. Want to take a road trip to California this summer and go through Zion National Park? I didn't really expect a lot from that. I don't know why, but I was kind of surprised because we just got to California last night, like late last night. And I just kind of thought about it and I was like, wow, we actually did that. And it was really cool. Just a couple tips if you ever take a road trip in a convertible is if the weather is 115 degrees plus, it's probably not smart to drive with the top down for about like 8 to 10 hours. Just saying. Me and my dad are a lot alike, is what I'm learning. We were both kind of trying to out-tough the other one by thinking, I can handle this, I can handle the heat, I can handle the sunburn on my shoulders, even though it's gonna hurt, and it did to take a shower, like, or anything touches your shoulder at all, it's like the worst pain in the world. Now I understand why I got punched in the stomach for scratching someone's sunburn one time. Anyway, moving on. It's just not smart to ride with the top down with the sun on you for about 10 hours at 115 degrees in the desert. Eventually we put the top on, don't worry, because if not, we probably would have melted to the seats. We were doing this thing where we were trying to play catch in each state, and this is another way I'm very much like my dad is. He's apparently really impulsive too, because we were going like 80, 85 on the freeway, and we pull into Arizona. He's like, oh my gosh, we're in Arizona, we gotta play catch here. And I point over to the side of the road where there's just like a little bit of extra road on the side, and I go, let's go right there, and he goes, pfft. So he turns the whole car, and then we go on this like dirt, like bump, 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 bump. And he's like holding onto the wheel, and he just has this big cheesy grin on his face, and we're just like almost could have died just then and there, literally just to play catch. Very, very funny. Way to go, Dad. You're cool, because who else would do that? So guys, we get to Zion, and I've been before. I went last year with a couple of my best friends. We road tripped. They helped me go from LA to Nashville when I made that big move, and we went through Zion with them. And I stood up out of the sunroof back then and just put my arms out like in Titanic, and it was like the coolest experience ever. And so I wanted to go back and show my dad, because I was like, the coolest thing in the world would be going through Zion in a convertible. I felt like I was in an old like 50s movie or something. I sat up on top of the convertible and went through Zion and went through the mountains, and it was like so magical. There's something that happens when I see, I'm gonna use the word majestic, even though I don't think I've ever used that word before. These incredible, majestic, beautiful mountains and sculptures and stuff that all just came from the earth. There's something that happens when you experience that. Like, words aren't gonna do it justice, but there's something that happens when you experience being in that. Not just seeing it in movies, not just seeing pictures of it, but being in that kind of environment. Whether it's in like the mountains, whether it's by the ocean, in a forest, valleys, like any beautiful, incredible sunset. The things that pictures can't capture, even fireworks. Because we were driving through there, and I just kept thinking in my head, like, God created this. I think a lot of the times in life, you guys, we look for miracles and we look for like, where is God? Where is he? Why is he not answering this prayer? But I think the answer to that sometimes could be looking outside. There's things as simple as the sun rising and the sun setting and the leaves changing colors. And then there's things like driving through a place like Zion National Park when I've never felt so small and so honestly like insignificant. But then again, significant at the same time, because it says that God made all that stuff for us. I can't get it through my head that it's our God, our Father, who did that. And I've never been in a like state of mind where my problems in life have felt so small as when I am amongst that. And it's in that moment that I realized, like, I am just speechless and thankful and everything good right now. Like, I can't even put words to it. I can't really contain it. But I guess all I really want you to know by this is, like, you gotta get out. You gotta get out and explore somewhere. You gotta get out of your everyday, my rind and grind or whatever it's called. And go on the adventure. Go hiking. Go to the beach. Go to the mountains. Go see something bigger than you. Go see something that will make you realize that the world is a really big place, and sometimes our problems seem so big when we're stuck at home, so huge. You guys, yesterday my dad told me something that's gonna stick with me, and it's something that could get me into some trouble but could also get me into some really cool adventures and experiences. He told me that if you look hard enough, there will always be an excuse not to go, but there will also always be an excuse to go. So it's just what you choose. Like, we get to choose how we live. We get to choose to get out of our comfort zones, choose to go out. There's always a reason not to, there's always an excuse, but you guys, there's also always a way. Go to a place that will make your jaw drop. Go to a place that will leave you speechless. Go to a place that will leave you waking up in the morning and just being like, wow, that just happened. Thank you for watching this video. I really, really appreciate you supporting me. If you haven't heard already, I wrote a book and it's gonna be up on pre-sale within the next few weeks, so please keep a lookout for that. I'm super excited to share my story with you. I'm also super nervous. That's been hitting me a lot lately, how nervous I actually am to share my story with you guys. Like, I've shared a lot in these videos, but there's something that crosses my mind when it's like, anyone has the potential to read what I wrote. Like, now this project is bigger than me. Now it's not just a Google Doc on my computer, but now it's like an actual thing. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited and I'm hopeful and I can't wait to share it with you. So if you want to stay tuned in that, go follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Those links are in the description box below. That's where you can get updates on my life and on this project. Like I said, pre-sale within the next few weeks. I love you guys and I will talk to you soon.